Sikuwa nataka kuona aunti yangu, sikuwa nataka kumuongelesha, lakini saa hii namuongelesha.
AJS since 2021. So far, so good.
To me, that's the best form of justice because it makes sure that it's a win-win situation.
It reunites the warring parties, the complainant and the accused.
Shule nimeona kupitia kwa wazee. Huko kotini tulikuwa tumechukua muda mrefu na tuliporejeshwa kwa wazee tulichukua muda mfupi, kesi kaisha.
Wazee wametusaidia kwa sababu kuna hasara mingi zinakuanga, gharama nyingi za kuendanga huko kwa koti. Lakini hawa vile tumeongea wakatushikanisha na tukamaliza maneno.
Wakaambiwa wakuja wanipatie mbuzi 6 na wakakuja wakanipatia na mambo ikaisha.
Wazee wanasaidia watu sana. Mimi niliona changes.
They bring back the society relationship.
Not every conflict belongs in a courtroom. Some are meant to be healed through dialogue, understanding, and restoration. We take a journey to Kitui County, where communities are increasingly embracing alternative justice system in resolving disputes. From the magistrate's office to community elders, prison officers, and members of the public, each is acknowledging the growth and transformative role this approach is playing in the justice sector. At Mutomo Law Court, Senior Principal Magistrate Lawrence Mwendwa recognizes the system as a vital tool in promoting reconciliation and reintegration into society.
My experience with the alternative justice system, also known as the AGS, and its contribution to the entire justice system, is that as demanded by the Constitution at Article 159, that us in the judiciary must promote the alternative justice system. Us here in Mutomo have taken that command by the Constitution, and we've been in the forefront in dispensing justice through the AGS system. The AGS system, I can say, has been successful because at the end of the day, we're looking at justice, and one of the purposes of justice, especially the criminal justice system, is to reconcile people, to reintegrate people back to society. And AGS provides that platform where the person who's been wronged, known as the complainant, and the person who has wronged the other one, known as the accused person, come to terms, they reach a settlement, and they go back to society and live together in harmony.
Our journey then takes us to Mutomo GK prison, where we meet Corporal Justice Kitonga, who gives us a closer look into the process from an institution perspective.
Working with the AJS since 2021. So far, so good. We have been partnering with the Judiciary, Mutomo Law Court, and the Kitui High Court on the matters of AJS, and the Council of Elders within Mutomo, 6 areas of Mutomo. Let's see, Mutomo location, Kanga location, 4 location, Muda location, Ikoda, and the Kansiko locations. The elders have been instrumental to us because they have facilitated the cases between the accused and the complainant. And the process of AJS prison model is that when a prisoner or inmate makes a request through my office, there is a tool or application form that we do to court, requesting the court to send the case to the Council of Elders, where the elders will hear the case and file a report in the court within 14 days. And when the court accepts the request, the elders facilitate the complainant relatives, then they come to prison where the accused agrees with the findings of the elders, then the report is filed with the court, and it takes only 14 days to determine the case, and the next mentioned date, the parties are called to court, then the case is withdrawn, and from there they put it back to the society.
Drawing from first-hand experience, he notes that since January, over 19 cases have been successfully resolved through the system, with 4 matters still pending in court.
Since this year started in January up to now, we have done 19 cases already by Council of Elders, and 4 are pending in the Council of Elders. So before mid this month, they will be resolved, hopefully. Still, we have some more to make applications to court. The court is so helpful to us because they hear the cases and determine them within the shortest time possible.
But how do we verify this impact on the ground? To understand this, we meet Penina Siomboa and Sarah Isumba, who were in conflict over a business space.
Kuna hanti yangu anaitwa Siomboa Mwanzue, tulikosania nafasi ya kibanda. Hapo tukazozana, kisha akaenda polisi. Mimi nikakaa nikapigwa simu na polisi, nikaambiwa kuna kaisho kidogo, nikaenda nikakamatwa, nikakaa polisi siku after a day nikaachiliwa na cash bail, nikaenda nyumbani. Next day nikabaza siku 2, nikaitwa kotini. Tumekosana juu ya tulikuwa tunasozana tu kwa sababu ya mali tulikuwa tunafanyia kazi. Sasa pale ndio tukapelekana na polisi na baadaye tukaenda kotini.
After initially reporting the matter through the formal justice system, the dispute was later referred to AJS practitioners for resolution.
Kwenda kotini nikaambiwa mashtaka yangu nimestakiwa. Tukaenda tena. Wakati tulienda tuliambiwa roho tukasikiza nyumbani. Tutatumiwa mzee. Mimi nilikuwa nyumbani nikapigwa simu na mzee mmoja anaitwa mzee Kusinga. Kaniambia alipigiwa simu na mzee wa jaji wa koti, kuna kesi atatue. Ndio tukaja kushikanishwa na huo mzee mmoja anaitwa Chifu Kusinga.
Today both parties live in harmony after reaching an amicable resolution.
Na maneno kaendelea mzuri, siku hizi ni marafiki. Tunaombana change. Hata mtu mwingine akiwa haja kunywa chai, mwingine anamnunulia. Tunasaidiana. Kuhusu wazee tumepewa wakina Chifu Kusinga. Siku nataka kuona aunti yangu, siku nataka kumuongelesha, lakini saa hii namuongelesha, tunasalimiana, tunaongeleshana, tunakula pamoja. Hao wazee wanasaidia watu sana. Mimi niliona changes. Kuna gharama mingi za kotini na mimi zilikata, saa hii niko free. Kesi tulitoa kotini, sasa mimi niko huru. Wazee wametusaidia kwa sababu kuna hasara mingi zinakuanga, gharama nyingi za kuendanga huko kwa koti. Lakini vile tumeongea wakatushikanisha na tukamaliza maneno.
In another case, we visit the homestead of Ross, who had reported 4 individuals following a domestic dispute involving discipline after an alleged theft of food.
Nilikuwa na wazee walikuwa wanachapa watoto wangu na tukaenda mpaka kotini.
Nilikuwa na huyu mwenzangu, tukastakiwa ya kwamba tumechapa watoto. Tukapelekwa Ikuza station, alafu tukatolewa hapo tukapelekwa Mtomo kotini. Tukashtakiwa ya kwamba kama tumechapa watoto.
Tukiwa watu 4 na tukashtakiwa, kesi ikapelekwa mahakamani Mtomo.
The matter initially proceeded through the formal court system for 3 years before being referred to AJS practitioners.
Kwa koti tulikuwa tumekaa kwa muda wa miaka 3.
Miaka 3.
Ilikuwa imeanza, lakini tulikuwa tunaenda tunaregeshwa na postponiwa mbele.
Kwa hivyo tukakaa huko, ilikuwa mwaka wa 23, alafu 24, mwaka wa 24 hiyo kesi ikarudishwa kwa wazee wa nyumbani.
Tukaambiwa turudi Ikudha, tukuje tujadiliane na wazee wako Ikudha. Tukakuja kwa wazee wakatujadiliana na wao, na tukarudi hapo tukaenda Mtomo.
Through dialogue and reconciliation, the dispute was resolved, restoring harmony between the parties.
Tulikuwa kikao na wazee, tukakaa chini, tukajadiliana na tukamaliza kila kitu, na tukaombana msamaha, na hiyo kaisha.
Tukaamrishwa na wazee tukawachinjia watoto mbuzi 2 na tulipe 4, na tukaenda tukafanya hivyo na kesi kaisha, na nikafurahia kwa hivyo.
Wazee walisema mlipe nini?
Mlipe mbuzi 6.
Na mlilipa?
Yeah.
Alafu sasa kutoka hapo
tukasameana, tukasalimiana. Basi ndio tukasema wazee wa nyumbani ni wako sawa.
This case reflects a growing reality: the contrast between lengthy court processes and the restorative speed of community-based justice. And so our journey brings us to Ikudha sub-county, where we meet some of the custodians of this age-old practice, individuals driven not by personal gain, but by a shared commitment to serve the communities and promote peaceful coexistence.
Mimi ni mmoja wao wa wazee wa Council of Elders Ikudha sub-county. Tunafanya kazi na koti, tunafanya kazi na prison. Tumefanyiwa training mwaka wa 2022, tukafundishwa vile tunaweza kuhandle cases kutoka kwa koti, tukafundishwa vile tunaweza kupatanisha watu kwa jamii, tukafundishwa vile tunaweza kuelimisha watu katika mabarasa ya chief, mabarasa ya community, na hiyo ndio sasa kazi tunafanya. Mpaka sasa tumefanya makesi mengi, na hiyo ripoti yote iko kwa koti. Ile makesi tumetoa, tukawapatanisha watu, tukawasaidia sana kutokana na ile gharama wanapata wakienda koti, wakipeleka kesi kotini. Mpaka sasa wananchi wengi wanasema hii koti ya wazee ndio nzuri zaidi hata kuliko ile ya mahakamani.
I was trained in 2022 by Legal Resource Foundation on AJS matters. Since that time, we have been handling cases through the court, and we have been able to handle more than 180 cases. We have reconciled several cases whereby we have been working in partnership with the court. Court gives us the orders on concerned matters. Then we communicate with the concerned people, that is accused and complainant. After that time, we convene a meeting whereby we deliberate their cases. Eventually, we end up in reconciliation. Others, very few cases, they fail to reconcile. When they fail to reconcile, we return them to court. We also work in partnership with the prison officers who assist a lot by talking to the concerned accused. Then after that, they write a request to court then court gives us a order, which we mostly rely on.
The benefits of alternative justice resolution are being felt across the justice chain, from the courts to correctional institutions and within communities themselves. Disputes are being resolved, relationships restored, and social harmony strengthened.
It's been beneficial to us in terms of clearing backlog, because you find, I can say, estimately like around 40% of our matters go to AGS, and that has helped us in trying to clear the backlog and trying to inspect justice effectively and efficiently.
Through decongestion, the cases are done much faster. Secondly, through transportation costs to courts and the maintenance costs of the inmates, because the cases are more faster, they are determined faster, the process is so easy to undertake. The next thing is that it reunites the warring parties, the complainant and the accused. They bring back the society relationship, so there is no that animosity.
When we settle their matters at the Council of Elders level, you will find them, they go home very happy, and they live with a lot of harmony. But when they continue their cases at court, and eventually some of them gets jailed, the enmity is promoted, and you find that there is no harmony within the society.
We mostly bring back the community, the families, those who are warring between the family members. It reunites them easily. Another thing is that it makes us the good relationship between the officers and the inmate, because we facilitate. From my office, we facilitate the officer in charge, we facilitate the cases. So it's easy and approachable to hear the matters of the inmates.
Mimi napendelea kesi ikiwa kwa wazee, kwa maana wazee wanachukua muda mdogo, kwa hivyo nini, kesi ikiwa kotini inachukua muda mrefu, lakini ikiwa kwa wazee inachukua muda mfupi.
To me, that's the best form of justice, because it makes sure that it's a win-win situation. The complainant goes home happy, we are compensated, and as well as that the accused person is made to understand that the wrong that they did, and that serves to reintegrate, like I've said before, as to also reconcile the people in the community and make sure that our people live in harmony.
Maana hata wale wote tumefikia wamedhihirisha kwamba hii ndio koti ambayo haina gharama, na hii ndio koti ambayo inamaliza kesi vizuri. Maana inamaliza, watu wanakubaliana, watu wanakaa na umoja, sio kama huko kotini mtu anaenda anafanyiwa faini, ingine anafungwa, na akitoka ule uhasama ama ule unyama walikuwa nao unazidi kuendelea. Na sasa watu wengi wanasema hii imepunguza ile mambo ya watu kuuana kutoka kotini. Imekuwa sasa ni koti ya urafiki na inafikia kila mtu kwa gharama kidogo. Maana ile gharama ni yule mtu mwenye kesi kusafiri tu kuja mahali ile wazee wanaketi. Na wazee hawaitishi kitu, maana wao wanajivolontia, wanasaidia wananchi.
Kwa hivyo tunapendelea hao wazee wa nyumbani, kwa maana gharama ya kwenda kotini ni mingi. Kutoka huko kwenda huko ni karibu shilingi 500. Kwenda na kurudi hiyo ni kama 1000. Kwa hivyo tunapendelea wazee, kwa maana ndio wako karibu na wanatatua.
Usuri nimeona kupitia kwa wazee, huko kotini tulikuwa tumechukua muda mrefu, na tuliporegeshwa kwa wazee tulichukua muda mfupi, kesi kaisha.
Mimi napenda wazee wakiwapa karibu, wanatuongelesha vizuri, wanatuambia maneno mengi, tukirudi nyumbani kaa vizuri. Wazee ni wazuri.
But while communities continue to enjoy the fruits of these efforts, Those at the forefront of the process acknowledge that the journey has not been without challenges.
Of course, we have gaps here and there. Some parties they are not willing to the process. There also the issue of the mediators, especially I use the Council of Elders from Mutomo, in collaboration with the Legal Resources Foundation, who support our mediators. So, of course, they have challenges in terms of logistics, how they meet, how they organize to meet.
Na ile changamoto mimi naona na nimeshuhudia ni sana ni transport. Maana hii sehemu yetu ni kubwa na unaweza pata kesi iko mbali na kwenda huko inakuwa ni shida. Kwa hivyo kuwafikia watu wengi inakuwa ni shida kwa sababu ya transport.
It is a cumbersome job because most of the time we volunteer ourselves. We are not paid, and it is very cumbersome. So the trained number of us are not many, and the area we cover is quite big.
We have various of challenges whereby the elders, movement of elders to Mutomo prison and to those areas, they face a lot of challenges. And the only body that facilitates them is the Legal Resources Foundation. And at times, you find that there is a challenge of mode of transport because we only depend on the motorbikes to this prison. Again, bringing the relatives and the complainant to prison at times becomes a challenge due to the facilitation. Another thing is that the elders were trained by the Legal Resources Foundation, and it's the only bond that facilitates them to this place.
Challenges are the trained personnel, the trained people, we are few. So you find that the area we cover is big, and it is very expensive to either bring the concerned people on board, or going to them, it is also cumbersome.
This raises an important question. How can the justice sector further support and strengthen the work of AJS practitioners to make their role more effective and sustainable?
As we go on, the court, the judiciary will chip in and help the Legal Resources Foundation to facilitate the elders to make the process easy.
So in the future there is need to train more people so that we can continue serving our people and improving the economy and promoting the harmony within the community.
Kwa hivyo mimi ningeomba kama judiciary inaweza kuongezea nguvu hii kesi, hii koti ya wazee iongezee nguvu, ifanyiwe msaada, ipatiwe vile inaweza kutembea area nyingi na vile inaweza kufikia watu wengi, maana hii inaonekana inasaidia watu zaidi.
I will propose we have more people trained, and also I can propose we have some motivation given to the trained personnel so that they are not, sometimes they may fail to do their work perfectly because they lack a support. So support is important.
Kwa hivyo mimi ningesi judiciary iongezee nguvu sana hii koti ya wazee, ndio sasa iwe inafanya makesi mingi.
Looking ahead, I see that one of the things that we need to focus on is now how, even as a government, even as a government or even as an institution, how do we fund this? There's something that should be looked at, and I'm very sure, I know there's a workforce dealing with this kind of an issue, and we expect them to come with recommendations or something like that. And once that is done, I'm also looking forward maybe a bill or an act of parliament to really regularize this sort of justice mechanism, so that once it's structured, once it's put in statute, it will be very easy for us to know how to operate. Because for now, I can say it's more of a policy. It's not been put into law. So I think that will be the future. That will be part of the recommendation that I make.
Nilisaidika sana hao wazee. Nataka koti wasaidie. Wafikie wamama wengine huko mashinani, wasaidike kama mimi. Kwa sababu saa hii mimi nafaa kuwa niko jela. Naendelea kutesekea huko.
Judicial officers, correctional institutions, and community elders alike point to gaps that must be addressed to ensure the sustainability and effectiveness of alternative justice systems.
As I finish up, I happened to last year to have participated in the East African EMJA East African conference for judges and magistrates, and the theme of that conference was about AGS. And I can tell you, it is something. It's like bushfire, because countries came and showcased how AGS has been able to help them in judicial institutions in terms of dispensing justice. And part of the resolutions going forward, it was that we don't need to call it alternative. Alternative to what? I think people are saying, by the mere fact that we call it alternatives, like we are giving it a second level kind of a justice mechanism. It was a resolution that was passed that we need to even call it a better name. I don't know whether the name was reached that, but that was the feeling that was last year, and that's to stress the point that shows that the future of justice is alternatives, not adversarial. That is how we're going to restore people to live in harmony, live in peace.
The experiences from Kitui County paint a compelling picture, one where justice is not only about determining right from wrong, but also about restoring dignity, rebuilding relationships, and fostering lasting peace. As the justice sector continues to evolve, strengthening alternative justice systems presents an opportunity to create a more accessible, inclusive, and people-centered approach to justice delivery. Through the collaborative efforts of Diaconia, the Legal Resources Foundation, and the Embassy of Sweden, continued strides are being made to transform lives and strengthen justice systems in Kenya. This is Nakaze Diana.